Hi Jason, lovely to meet up with you and do some further work on your swing. Hopefully you got the picture of the board with the reference points for your wedge game. Remember, when you're controlling your wedges, you're looking to control the speed at which the ball comes off. That in turn is going to help you control the yardage. For you, for everyone, there are a number of things that you can do to control the speed of the golf ball. A very appropriate one for yourself is the loft of the golf club. You present the club sometimes with insufficient loft. As the loft reduces, the spin comes down, the ball speed increases too much, and despite making a shorter swing, the ball can go further than you expect it to. So main thing is controlling the speed of the golf ball. You're going to do that by controlling the loft that you apply to the golf ball at impact in a better manner. So that's with your wedge game. You've got the drills to work on to achieve that. In regards to your long game, pretty simple fix here really. Spotted a number of things. Limited left arm movement. Backswing's always been a little bit on the short side, but that's just the way you play. I've not got a major problem with that, but it had got particularly short during this session. The head also was tilting back. You can see there it's coming backwards and upwards very quickly, and this was causing low point issues and was also causing the club face to close down a little bit too fast through the hit. So we want to tidy up the tilt in the neck and the tilt in the eyes at P6. So rather than being, as we are here, very sort of tilted over compared to where we were at the top of the backswing, we want to control that. So initially, and apologies for the dark light on this one, we just had a bit of a storm coming through as we were filming it. All I'm doing here is popping the club to the side of the head to try and discourage and prevent the head dropping back quite as quick and quite as much. I've got a problem with a little bit of head movement. At the end of the day, we're not machines. The head will move around a little bit, but we don't want it to be excessive. When the head drops back too much, the right shoulder gets too low too soon and the club drops in behind you. So we're seeing that if the head stayed forward and it didn't drop back and tilt to the right, the low point was better and the degree at which the ball drew started to reduce. What we advise you to do at setup is put more weight forward. Initially, we're going to try and encourage the feeling or the image of being on a downslope. Quite severe. The feeling here perhaps is that you've got 80% of your weight in your lead leg versus 20% in your trail leg. So creating that downslope feel. This makes it easier for you to get the left shoulder to work down and starts to improve the degree of freedom that the left arm has during the backswing. So the backswing, again, whilst it's short, gets a little bit longer and we can live with that. You can see how at the top of the backswing there's substantially more weight forward on the right hand image. Because of this, we don't need to slide across quite as quickly to get the weight there because it's already in that spot. So the move across is more gradual and the head tilts back to a lesser degree. So does the head tilt back? Yes. Does it tilt back to the same degree? Not quite. You can see there that the eyes are a little bit more level. This resulted for you in much cleaner contact and a more predictable curve to your golf ball. The main thing to realise here is that the ball will start where the club face points at impact and then curve thereafter. So your sort of main concern once you get that low point forward is to control the start direction of the shot. Your start direction is critical as you always curve the ball to the left. So good luck with it. If you've got any questions, feel free to fire them in via text or email. Keep the weight forward, keep the left shoulder working down, and don't do too much with the club face coming into impact. I've sent you a text with some dates across where we can spend a couple of hours on the short game. Hopefully the weather will play games with us on that one by the time April comes around or late March. We can get on some grass and do a little bit of work on the chipping. Good luck, speak soon.